Welcome back to Popes of Pylons. Let's play some more Iratus, Lord of the Dead. A hardcore tactical roguelike, as they say, or a Darkest Dungeon-like, as I say, game. So this is a tactics game, and this is episode 5, I believe, so you probably watched me explain this a bunch. If not, probably go back and start with episode 1, because I tried to explain it a lot. But still, this is pretty much Darkest Dungeon-like combat with a different, slightly different overworld sort of setup, and of course we're playing as the bad guys. We had quite a few issues last time because we had a purely stress focused composition. We fought a battle where we had an enemy that did not take stress damage at all, and also that crit us for like 60 damage when our guys have like 90 life. So that was rough. That unit melted our whole party, and then we had to build a new one to go back in and kill it. Now I don't have a full party here, but we have a choice up next that doesn't involve combat anyway. I think I'm gonna go this way. If I felt a bit more comfortable in my party composition, I would probably go over here, grab the artifacts, and then battle, elite battle. But as it is, I'm not confident that we're actually able to beat that. So instead I'm going to go here, grab some items. So items are for units, artifacts are for my hero character, I guess, the Necromancer. Get a battle, get some healing done, and then get some more stuff up here, which is fine. Of course there are better rewards in elite battles, but I really just don't feel like we can do that right now. Let's go to this coffin, see what's in there. Yeah, I would take whatever squad, it doesn't matter. Grab an item. Bonus dread, and when the unit moves, I gain 6 additional wrath, which is fine. Bonus attack and more vigor. If we had a physical damage composition with a physical damage dealer in position 4, then this could be quite good. This gives a ward. Wards are powerful. And just stacks up luck. If in position 3. I think I like the ability to hand out a ward. The plus red is pretty good though. The Black Heart or the Soul Gem? I like my units not dying. The thing is, we haven't been dying too much to actual magic stuff. Mostly to physical crits, where wards do nothing twice. This also prevents you from getting stunned and all that.
The larger the pocket of resistance, the more bodies for me to harvest.
I'm gonna go with a ward. Maybe that's good. So now we have to set up for a battle, and we don't quite have a squad here. This is essentially all backliners that we have here, except for the Skelly, which is almost dead anyway. You are... Well, he can sit in almost all positions, but he's not very tanky at all. It's 2 wards, but no block and no armor, no resistance. So we put him in the front line. He probably just gets medicked. And I'm tempted. We built the Lich because we need magic damage. We didn't have many choices. But I'm tempted to try something out that I heard about in on Dropped Frames, I believe, from Zeke. He talked about playing, what did he call it? The fart shuffle composition. I mean, that's classic Zeke, but the idea is that you drop down a toxic cloud, which deals stress damage to anybody who enters the cloud, and you just keep shuffling enemies around so they all enter that position or give them a bunch of stress damage. So you have 3 guys that do movement abilities, and then this guy putting down that cloud, which I want to try out at some point for sure. Otherwise, most of the abilities can only be done from the back. Well, this random magic attack, I guess. But we could put him up front, but that's not particularly powerful or anything. At least it doesn't seem that way. The Shade is a backliner, if I remember correctly, right? You have this ability that moves you to the backline, which I still think is a good ability. And then the Shade can jump around. It's also not a good tank. I mean, it has 2 block, which is good. So maybe it's not the worst frontliner. and can debuff accuracy, and then we start on the utter front line and can do the stance twice. Interesting. Our Wraith is... I like the Necrotic Wind, that's from the back line. I like the Ghostly Fire, that's from everything but the total back. And then the Grasp. I don't love the Grasp. Having this available is strong. It's just a team that jumps around a lot. Or we just build something. And we have some resources, right? Let's have a look at building some front line. We probably want to build... What do we still have? I think we have a mummy and a knight in healing, yeah. And then the rest is just nothing here, okay. So front line is going to be either a mummy or a knight. I also want to try out the Lost Soul at some point, but I already have so much backline right now, so I'm not gonna do that now. But there was a comment by Rob, something like that. Let me just quickly check before I miscredit anything here. Rod, yes, Rod H in the comments made a very nice comment about first of all how the Lost Soul is a powerful, essentially essential to stress-based compositions. So we do want to try that, and also about how we could try a nice physical composition, which we have no ingredients for right now, so that's not a thing for now. But I do want to try out this Lost Soul. It's just so weird. Essentially all its things either buff the enemy they hit or also hurt the guy that they help. It's really weird. But maybe this is really good. I mean, I don't know. I know, it's just weird. But that's not gonna be today, I don't think. What did he suggest here as a physical based, or they? Rod, I assume Rod is a he, but that's just presumptuous, I guess. Like to try physical team, you could try Lost Soul, Headhunter, Vampire, Dump here. We can't craft vampires yet, we still need to grab one more, unfortunately. And we would have to craft everything, so let's not. Let's just build another Knigget from the front line, maybe, or a mummy. Let's see what we have more resources for. Maybe a Knigget and a mummy. Armor, ectoplasm, dust, and weapons. We have some armor, even though this is not... Well, we could use the dread armor, I guess. Armor, ectoplasm, which we have almost none of. Dust, which we have very little of. And weapons, which we don't have too many of, but we could. So this is not great. What does the mummy cost us? No ectoplasm. Maybe this is more affordable. Skulls, we have some. Bones, we have almost none. Flesh, we have some flesh. And then some rags. We really don't have tons of stuff, do we? Still like the mummy. People don't seem to like the mummy much. It's felt fine to me so far. So let's see what we do here. Maybe we just run a relatively basic mummy here. We just run the skull, the rags, the accuracy weapon, maybe even. Oh, it doesn't need weapon. It doesn't. Skull, rags, bones. Maybe just basic bones, and then some evasion flesh or some accuracy flesh. Yeah, let's be a bit frugal with the resources here. Evasion skull, evasion flesh, drags, dread, and bones. Yeah, okay.
I like
Give me that mummy.
embalmed organs as souvenirs.
And then, can we make use of these guys? I mean, I want to run at least one of my level 4s. Probably both my level 4s, honestly. It'd be nice if we could run one of you in one of those lines. So you do what again? Toxic Cloud from there. We don't do too much shuffling, do we? The mummy can clinging grabs, but not from this position. The Wraith only shuffles with the ultimate, but it does shuffle with the ultimate. And she does not shuffle. So it's not going to be too good on the Cloud. that lich. But you could stance once. You must try out this guy. I'm just gonna run this shade. If the shade dies, then sure. Let's see how that works. I mean, you can read these abilities all you want. If you don't try them out and see how it goes, then yeah, it's not much to win. Upgrade the mummy. What was essential? I think I always wanted this upgraded, right? To no, this way.
I expect results.
And then ignore ward. It's not necessarily what I want to do. And this gives a push. Are you the guy with the cloud? Or is that the lich? That's the lich, right? The shade is... yeah. If we give the mummy the push ability, then we could be interested in running this instead of the lich of the shade. Let's try this. And then give the mummy the... this one here.
Serve me well, my minion.
And the question is, do we put another ward on this shade? I don't think so. He already has 3 wards. They. So I'm not going to put an item on there for that. Bonus accuracy and stacking dread. Anybody with an accuracy issue? The mummy. Let's give the edge bonus to the mummy. And... I mean, luck is obviously good on this girl, but she doesn't debuff, does she? You do debuff. So if I gave you the tooth, it just gives me some more wrath. What is your debuff? This one, right? The E curses. Oh, we put it on the mummy, but that already has an item. I'd like to spread around my items a bit so we don't just, you know, lose too much when we lose people. Bonus armor. It's also kind of nice to put on somebody that's in the front line. I mean, 2 armor doesn't do nutty things, but maybe it saves the lich. I'm gonna give this to the lich. And then... maybe that's enough for now. Keep some items for another party. Alright, let's put the other people in there, and we're already 12 minutes in. We haven't fought a battle yet. You're healing, that's good. So we just need somebody to level up. Might as well be the shade. And you can get me some mana. I don't think I want to build any more buildings right now. Because we're so low on resources. Talents. Did we ever pick up this one? We did not. I do want this eventually. Don't think I want more destruction really. Any good ire? I like having a lot of utility spells, not like straight up damage so much. Extend all ignition effects. Give... wait, is that passive? Instead of its turn, a minion gains +2 initiative for 1 turn if Iratus has at least 25 wrath. So we have wrath stacked up, we just gain initiative. I mean, I like passive things. It's not insane with the... I mean, it's just initiative, right? But that's... okay, so this is sort of, if you're sitting on wrath, you get buffs. It's neat. I'm gonna save it. Once we want transplantation, maybe we're gonna grab transplantation. I want to be able to grab transplantation when it's time. Let's fight this battle and see whether we can do something with the slightly weird combination that we have now. At least there's no elite in here, or is there? Are you an elite? That guy? Maybe that's the elite version of these guys. It probably is. Yeah. It's critting straight through. So you are in the Sinister Strike stance, so I think we want you to just remove that stance. I think removing stances and adding stress is just a very powerful move. No, you are gonna Cursed Flame almost for sure on the guy we already hurt, and I hate the Madman in the back, but also the Madman has tons of wards. Every attack against me is a critical hit. I don't think I want to do any of this except for maybe the Toxic Cloud. Let's try out the Toxic Cloud. I'm gonna put it on this guy's position. Okay, it hits once already once you cast it, so it doesn't need shuffling. It's good with shuffling, of course, but it doesn't need shuffling. And now if I'm pinning Misery, this guy, then he gets pushed, and the guy in the back is gonna go into the cloud, right? We do this. Oh, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Oh, because we also pushed that guy. Could you stop critting me? How much crit do you have? I mean, I assume these guys have a lot of crit, right? But that's... No, they don't. They have like 20%. Game. Now the Madman needs to be handled at some point, but I think I want to try to get this guy insane. Because it already has the curse on it. And then I'm gonna run the Carpet Shuffle here. Removes a ward of that guy, and... This character dies... Okay. I'm probably just gonna... Can I D the one in the back? No, I cannot, right? No. I think I'm just gonna E the Doomsayer and the guy behind him. That way... Yeah, that seems right. Question is whether I'll also do a Sorrow, and I should probably do a Sorrow on somebody. Let's do Sorrow up here. And then E these two. Get rid of a ward and miss. Which is not great. What can you do again? Make another Toxic Cloud. How does that work on the... Gotta put the cloud on the backliner. Get that insanity going. Block, good. Still not insane? Block, good. What's with the not insane being? I'm just gonna shuffle again. Question is, do I hit Sorrow first? I think we kinda want to. Let's do it on him, remove the last ward, so he also can get shuffled.
As worthless as you were in life,
okay,
you will be worth something in death.
Unfortunately that worked. And he healed everybody a lot. But I guess that was this. Did we put you to crit stun? Yeah, we did. But you don't have a lot of crit, 14%. I would like to stun this person. Minus 40% chance to go insane once you have the Doomsayer. That's why this is not. Okay, let's start focusing that guy, I guess. The end is coming. That's a stance we need to remove. Are we gonna go before him? Yes, we are. Good. So that's fine. Just gonna put a cloud on him too. And probably just Q. Just put everything on him.
Antediluvian evil comes.
We have two stands we need to remove. We might get to shuffle. So I'm gonna remove the Doomsayer stance because that's the scariest one here, I think. Do we use our thing again? Yeah, I think we have the mana to do this.
Extinguish hope.
Then remove that stance. And then get the shuffle to remove the other stance. And maybe even get a... No, we didn't get this guy shuffled. This shuffling is so inconsistent. I guess just another cloud then on the elite, sure. Okay, my mummy is... That's probably the best that could happen here. Gotta push here. Cause some extra stress. They are just not going insane, are they? Oof. While the Doomsayer's around. Let's use another sorrow.
Extinguish hope.
Try to get this guy gone. And we do. That should give these guys a chance to also be stressed out. I can give him a block and a ward. I think I should. I want him to be alive. Could have tried to go for a kill there instead, but this at least gives him a chance to live. And then you can do what again? Another toxic cloud. Sure. Giving that guy that chance to die as well. And then Mummy certainly goes for an E.
Decay. Corruption.
Yeah, there we go. Nice. Decay, corruption, extinction. Not even close on the Wraith. We found a lancet and a bunch of raw materials, which is good. I like finding raw materials a lot. We got some from our resource gathering here, level up in the shade. Isn't that just grand? Thought for a second I was recording my browser. I wasn't. I wasn't. It was just on top of OBS. Let's check out the Lich level up. If we're going for the whole shuffle thing, then we probably want the cloud upgraded, right? What does it do? Enemy in the cloud lose all armor and resistance. That could be very useful. Or any enemy poisoned by the cloud has 5% chance to die immediately. Ooh. Ooh. It's not reliable at all. I'm gonna go for the corrosive cloud, but that's tempting.
Nasty surprise.
Nasty. What do we get here? Evasion skull, accuracy and luck hard. That's not bad. Check out the graveyard. You come out there. So that's the next group's. Oops. Come on. Next front line is handled. This mummy isn't even pretty hurt. Let's have you guys go in here for now. See what we can do with the level up. You haven't had any levels yet, so again, I like the upgraded Q, and I do like this for the pushing. I mean, it's best with a Lich, of course. Also gives her another ward. This is more room, but I think this
Prove yourself
is the more powerful start. And then, oh, we have a healing thing coming up, right? Get out of here. I mean, out of there. Get into here. We put a damaged guy in there, we did. And then I think the mummy's our last damaged person. You're just workers right here, and you are not damaged. So let's quickly go and heal everybody up. Could refill mana, but I think healing stuff up is that actually true? We get 3 and a bit of a heal out of this. We would get 2 heals anyway after the next battle. I'm still gonna go for it. I think it's just the best way to do this. Refill all vigor. There you go. And then go back to. So they have a Doomsayer with them. So this could be the point where we go for a physical composition, just because they are going to be stress resistant. But I don't believe we have the resources to build a full physical composition here. We have to build what? A lost soul. Can't build a vampire. No, I think we stick with what we have. And just focus that Doomsayer. Somehow. How did we remove his wards earlier? Somehow we got through all the wards and blocks, right? Assault buffs. Did I randomly use something that removes wards and blocks? Don't think so. No. I don't remember. How did we get rid of the blocks? I mean, I know it worked on the wards, but the blocks just went away. Or did we have an item on somebody? I don't think so, right? Does that item do? No. Anyway. I think we just pretty much run it back. Run the girl. Question whether we run the Lich or not. I didn't hate the amount of damage that Cloud did. It's actually quite powerful. Didn't do too much shuffling, but when we did the shuffling it was... Yeah, I'm tempted to just go with this. Again. And I want the girl here to remove the stances. Yeah, we have shuffling, which can do that too, but shuffling is not reliable. So I think replacing the girl with a lost soul here is not something I necessarily want to do. Either one is tempting. I think we're okay here. Put people in buildings. Do I keep leveling up the Lich? I think you don't get to level 2 now. You get 2 experience, so they're still gonna be level 2. Gotta put that Skelly Boy in there, just in case we want a Skelly Boy at any point. And then the mortuary is the healing thing, which we don't need right now. So, I actually have room. What does it cost to upgrade the arena? Just a bride? Tempted to get another bride then. Creation. Can I just make a basic bride and not lose too much stuff? Bones were pretty low on, but C game, this is not at all what I'm looking for. I want this and this and this. Craft a bride.
Only for me. I crafted it that way.
Yeah, her heart speed's only for me, and then immediately we're just gonna get rid of that heart.
You know, the dead is surprisingly.
And then you can learn after all. There we go. Let's try this. Yeah, sure, we can get in one more battle, right? We have time for one more battle. Just one more turn. Choose a battle squad. This battle squad. Get in there. Oh, it's an elite doomsayer. What are you guys? Don't know that I know these swordmen. But they like to crit, apparently. I have a turn. They really like to crit, apparently. They have 45% crit is not nothing. And it's now that they are debuffed, so they had more before. Ouch. That's a lot of critage. Question is... We need to get rid of the Doomsayer stat. So I think I start sorrowing him just to get rid of the thing. And then... doing that to get rid of the thing. More wards. I definitely want to start working on his wards. Do we need to shuffle here? I don't think we do. So let's hit an E on these two. Miss. Hit an A here. Oh, that doesn't actually... Oh, it does hit the ward. Okay. Good. Now I'm gonna hit the big one, I think, on the Doomsayer. Death at last turn. Don't crit me. I was about to say he didn't crit me, but then he did. Block. Yeah, keep going for the stress on the Doomsayer. And then... there's really nothing else to do. Just get that stress on. And definitely remove the stance. Okay, Doomsayer went insane. Doomsayer. He's hopeless, less attack, which does nothing. Reduce luck to 0, all armor resistance. Did he go insane before and that's why he lost his block? I don't think that's what happened. You don't do anything, right? Except for make more clouds. So let's make more clouds. I think these guys just need to be gone. The crits are so scary. Breathe, mortal. Okay, this is fine. Repent on die on that guy is just good for us. I think I just keep nuking Mr. Doom here.
Carve open their husks.
Right. Trapping my girl is fine. That's like the least bad thing that could happen here. Miss is a good thing. Protect at any cost. What does that do? After taking damage, the swordsman counter attacks, dealing 125 damage to the minion who damaged them. Redirect all attacks and debuffs from the target to self. Is that a stance? Moves all buffs from the target. I think we're still gonna get a counter attack here if we do this. That's probably fine. Yeah, ow, it's not fine. Ow. Let's get another cloud out. Wait, is it still protected at any cost? So this doesn't count as a buff? That's not good. I assume this is not an attack. It is not. Then I'm gonna shoot... Can't shoot that guy, apparently. Yeah, let's hit that buffy person. If I do multi-attack... How does that work? I don't like any of this. Removes all debuffs from allies. Now I want to eat the buffs of the enemies. Could just E here. Let's E this guy. Do we get counter attack for this? We do? Oh, it's just his turn. Yeah, it was just his turn. It would have been so nice if he had killed himself, or if they had killed each other with that. Let's try to get another kill on this guy. No. Come on, go away, madman. And then we just shuffle everything. I think that's the best here. Kills a guy, shuffles people into the cloud, which makes them insane. Panic. Receives bonus initiative, bonus evasion, loses accuracy, and there's that chance to just be stunned, which is nice. And then I will probably just put a Q in somebody. When he dies, his allies recover sanity. Didn't one of these get the buff? No, apparently that's gone. Okay. Oh. Each time they miss, they get 50% bonus crit and bonus accuracy. I see. Oof. So I shouldn't be particularly happy about these guys missing at all. You are already insane, so... Let's get that guy insane if we can. He's stunned. Nice. Keep on spreading that insanity. Don't crit me. Yeah, let's do another carpet shuffle here. 2 people insane. No shuffling. That wasn't a lot of shuffling. What incentives did you get? Betrayal, nice. And this guy's now very scary. So you need to be just dealt with. Even if him dying means that his friends recover sanity. We need this guy to be gone. And the mummy is just gonna E these 2, I think. Which should, in theory, shuffle, but didn't. Ow! Don't kill my mummy! Or my lich! Don't kill my mummy! Don't kill my mummy!
Savor these
Nice.
last few heartbeats.
Savor these last few heartbeats, indeed. We could crit them all, which would generate stress. Or just do a normal shot. Because damage is not what we're looking for. Just run the sorrow. And then... do I want to crit them all? Just run this. Run the shuffle. Killing the backliner. Interesting, the cloud goes away when the guy that the cloud is on goes away.
Your last.
You don't have a survivability stat. Not really. So instead we're just gonna nuke a guy. Oh, no. And you also don't have a survivability stat. You can eat a guy, but that seems not great. So instead we're just gonna put a cloud on this guy. And hope on that betrayal to do its job for us. Miss. Hit your guy, yes. Miss, that's scary. How much crit do you have now? 45%? Oh, this is critical damage increase, not critical chance. I see. I misread that. It's still not good for us, but yeah. Let's just try to get a guy gone. Who's scarier? Bonus to the damage. Minus 10 luck. 3 times minus 10 luck, I don't know. That's... take the guy that's lower. Just get a kill out if we can. Get our curses on. We could Q the backliner or E both of them. Eing has the chance to just kill the front guy. But the back... I don't know. This guy gets to go first. Let's E.
Terror will overflow.
No. Well, then you get a cloud. Maybe that kills you.
Ooh, this
It does.
avoided its bowels just as it died.
Well, this guy's gonna hurt me and kill my lich. Yep. And then... if how much stress left? 20. Not great. Could try to stun him. Only 40% chance to do it though. Just go for a kill instead. I think the chance of kills are better there than the chance of stun. And then put a curse on him. For the most chances on him dying. There we go.
Soon this
Lost our lich. But we got a good amount of resources. We got level 3 brain. That's probably a fair trade. I mean, obviously killing them without losing a guy is better, but... and more resources. Nice. Well, I gotta put a cannon here. We're already 38 minutes in. I think I can't start fights at 27 minutes, apparently. I should have spent a little less. I'd like to get at least 2 fights in every episode. We need to spend a little less time talking about what we're doing in the thing. Next time... don't know whether we want to take the long way. Maybe that's good. Should probably go the long way, even if it means another fight. But yeah, probably gonna go this way. Take the experience, take the 2 fights, take the sacrificial altar, and then fight that boss. 1 or 2 episodes from now, probably 2 episodes from now. We'll see. Now it's probably gonna be 1 episode for these 2, and then 1 episode for the boss fight. Yeah, I can see that being a thing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet, because it's just good for all of us. And if you have anything to say, of course, there's the comment section. I'm very, very interested in your comments on whatever's going on. If you have ideas on how I could build better compositions, then definitely do tell me about that. If you have ideas about other things in this, do tell me about that as well. If you like my stuff, tell me about it, duh. I mean, that's just obvious. And if you have another game you want me to try, that's also a thing. if you're an avid E4 watcher of mine, you're saying, oh, stop playing this Iratus stuff, come back to E4. And that's also a thing you can tell me. Either way, talk to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time.